Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to The Warrior. What's up? I just decided to make this podcast. I know it's been a while, but I'm back again. This is Warrior episode number 36, and today it's gonna be actually really quick today. Considering because everyone had their first day of school, and it's the quote-unquote unofficial last day, or yesterday was the unofficial last day of summer. Now, I know everyone there was people who was excited to go back to school, and there were people that was dreading it, but we must get our education, aka education, for those of you, who didn't know what that meant, but that means education. Anyway, so basically, I just wanted to talk a little bit about, how important education is and everything, and, what's been going on. And, and I found out, and I've been finding out lately, that Trump wants to deport, illegal immigrants again. He's been saying that, but now he's actually doing it, especially for the illegal immigrants who actually, want to go to school and, fulfill their dreams and everything. And apparently now they can't, because now they want to deport them. Whatever happened to the open door policy that we originally had? I mean, look, society is just crazy, you know what I'm saying? But, I hope that, we can come to terms with, even what we're learning in school is going to be all different and everything. And, and it's crazy because now, we're going to look in our history books and everything's going to be all different. We're like, what? What? Sorry, that was my neck. But no, but seriously though, the fact that, look at what society is, look at what society, look at where we at right now. And he's talking about making America great, but great for himself. You know what I'm saying? It's not fair for the people who are here illegally, if and the thing is that, that's why they're working, that's why they're trying to, make a living, but yet Trump wants to deport them? No. This is why we need to start praying, especially for revival, especially for provision, and that's what I've been praying a lot lately, and I'm just like, God, what's going on? But lately, God actually provided for me as far as living conditions and financial issues. But in time, I know God's going to provide for me again. And it's always at my darkest moments that God seems to just, provide for me. And you guys know my testimony. You guys, my story. But again, it's just something to think about, going back to school and how blessed we are that, some of us who are able to get an education, who are able to work without the fear of getting deported. It's something to think about, and something I've learned the hard way that included this. But instead of complaining about your education and how difficult it is, how about counting your blessings? How about considering a blessing that you are able to have an education, that you are able to go to work, even though there's times where you have bosses and managers that want to take you off. But you know what? If you are not here illegally, excuse me, if you're not in America legally, you know, I do pray for you, and I pray for you anyway for those of you who are here legally. But, you know, I think it's just time, and I'm learning this myself, and I went away to upstate for the night, and, you know, something to think about, and I'm, you know, thinking about it, and I'm trying to get myself in that mindset. But how about, instead of complaining, how about give it a blessing that you're actually here legally, instead of, you know, for those of you are here illegally. You know, just something to think about, you know, going back to school and everything. And, you know, it's all hype when, you know, you first year school and everything, but then again, you're dealing with this, you know, DACA, the DACA, and it's like, why? I don't know, just something to think about. I know it's like you're expecting something funny and everything or whatever, but it's just something to think about. Hope you guys have a blessed night, and like I said, I hope this kind of, you know, awakens you, I guess. I don't know, but I love you guys. Most likely I will probably do this on YouTube, so stay tuned for those YouTubers. And probably I will make a live video, Facebook probably, but stay tuned. For those of you who go to YouTube and Facebook, maybe you guys have a blessed night.